Hello. That was weird. It was not processing on my end, but now it is. Hello, how's it going? Today is July 8th. If you did not know, Stray Kids have a new album coming out called This and That. They put out the album trailer for it just yesterday, and the day before that they had the sort of like teaser for that, kind of leading up to it. How are you guys doing? Hey, Stray Kids Forever. Hey, Coer World. Hey, Flavion. I don't think I said that right. I'm sorry. The fact Sungmin isn't in it very much fascinates me. He's clearly much different roles. Whoa, I can't talk already. Clearly playing a different part than the other members. We'll get into that. I do think there's a reason why he's not in it very much, I guess. Hey, Sophia. How are you? I'm doing well. I went downtown to work today, so that was different. I don't do that a ton. It's giving ordinary vibes. I could see that. How's it going, Beth? You got a nice little light stick by your name now. I updated those channel member roles. TJ Game. Hello. Okay. I don't want to make you guys wait too much, so we'll try and get right into it. I have done a short breakdown in the past, but I didn't want to rush some sort of like explanation, because quite frankly, I didn't really know 100% what it was at first either. I can try and figure it out really quickly. Music videos are a little bit easier, but I feel like with the trailers there's a lot more going on to like figure out, and I don't want to put something out there that just obviously isn't true. So I thought we could actually talk about it and we can discuss what we think about it. I'll present what I think. You guys can talk about it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm sort of right. I have no idea. It's going. That's about as good as it gets. I'm getting David Lynch vibes, but the man's dead, so I don't know. I'm sure we could find out who directed it. It's probably out there, very easy to find, I would think. Anywho. Let's see, where is... Oh, there it is. We'll start with the trailer itself. I unfortunately do have to mute part of it. Bring this to Ava. And help. I love your skizoos. I don't know how to spell it. Like the little skizoos dangling from the ceiling. Yeah, so Beth's got one of these. Beth has one up here, but it's like tangled up right here. Oh, Beth doesn't know about this. Beth, I made little skizoos and put channel member names on them, and I gave you Ian because your name has Ian at the end of it. They get very tangled up though because I have a fan going, otherwise they get very warm. Anyways, did I see Felix? I did see Felix in the background. Oh, what background? I don't know if I have. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm on an airplane. Whoa. That's kind of crazy. That was like a Stray Kids song, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, so unfortunately, I don't think I can full screen. Oh, I can because it's like differently formatted. So this is how it opens. We see the truck. I'm gonna get on a tangent now. I think Truck is the title track. I think Truck is either like a very, very close subject of the title track, or it is the title track itself, because I said I was gonna go into the title track or the title trailer, but I'm not, and now I'm getting distracted. Basically, for a couple of albums now, they have had one version called the same thing as the title track or had it incorporated. We have Truck version with this album. And we also have, if we look at the Karma album, we have Ceremony version. If we look at 8, you know what we see? We have Chick Chick and Boom versions. What about 5 Star? 5 Star was just kind of plain. It was just A, B, C, D. But point is, there's general reason to think that Truck has some sort of affiliation to the title track. We don't know for sure. It's not a deep enough pattern to say that for certain, but it is certainly possible. We'll get into the albums a little bit more later. For now, I gotta focus on the title, the trailer. Oh, that's cute. I'm a Han bias. I can switch it later. If you want me to switch it, I don't mind. I didn't know who to give you at the moment. My 3 biases are Channy, Han, and Lino. Those are good ones. Anyways, so starting off, we have 9 people in the queue. We have 9 people lined up. One of them is holding a box, though I don't know where the box goes later on. I don't know what the deal with it is. We also have Seungmin here at a table of the queue. Now we have a lot of different people. There's a lot of different ages lined up here. Keep note of that. Keep note of that. Those people being here. Now Seungmin, he pulls out an orange vinyl. This is the this and that vinyl. We don't know if this is exactly what it's going to look like. It's just what they're using to represent it. Like they're selling an album. Don't know if it's going to look like this. No, that's fine. You can leave it. All right. Takes it out and hands it straight to our main character. Mr. Main Character then walks straight into the truck, the alleged truck that supposedly has something to do with the title track, but I can't say that for certain. When the doors shut, we see a number here, 4805, potentially G, 4805 or 4805G. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest. I tried translating it or decoding it, but I didn't get anything. I tried looking at, you know how you can have on the older phones, they had letters assigned to numbers, but I couldn't get any words out of that. I even tried using Korean letters for that, but nothing. So I don't know. I don't know. It might attach to something later. It might be revealed more as this thing progresses. I'm lagging so bad. Is it you or me? I think it might be you. Hello, I heart Han, Jisung, and So Changbin. I'm gonna guess your biases. Are your biases Han, Jisung, and Changbin? I don't know. Just throwing things out there, I guess. Bye, Stay Icon. Thanks for coming by. I also just opened Audacity for some reason. That's where I record my voiceovers. So anyways, he's in the truck. The door slams shut. He's very, very nervous. He turns around, and there's the vinyl. How it got there? I don't know. It was just in his hand, and then doors shut, and it ends up on the player. You're good, one, because I watched it a few times and didn't catch that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it's up. They're a little hard to see, but they're up there. And he takes the headphones. He's very, very skeptical about it. And I am just messing with my hair because it's not working right. Takes the headphones. This is what's interesting. We hear a little bit of a sound here as he's transporting to this different world. We've heard that in a lot of promotions so far. It's reasonable to assume that's part of one of their songs. Is it a part of the title track? I don't know. In 8, they used I Like It as part of the trailer, so we don't know for sure that it's going to be the title track. We're going to get 6 videos leading to the drop. Yeah, I was noticing that. We'll have to cover the timetable in a second. Hey, Kat. I'm doing good. And then, this is one thing I want to be sure I convey at least. We're seeing our main character right here. This guy, I'm going to call him main character. He's got a very specific outfit. He keeps that outfit through the whole thing. He is transported into the world of Stray Kids. Okay? So now, he ends up here. He's looking at Bang Chan. Bang Chan hands him a coffee. Says this. He's still blinking, so that's our signifier. This is the main character. This is not Bang Chan looking at Bang Chan. This is just... Hold on. Give it a second. It'll flip around. Yeah, there we go. There's our main character looking at the other Bang Chan people, I'll call them for now. There he is. Chan is so hot in that outfit. I don't know which one. There's a lot of Chans. Hello! Yeah, so let me break this down. We'll go back a little bit. Basically, my thought is I didn't see any other words except for this and that in the whole different world, or I'm gonna call it a different world. I'm not explaining enough. So, okay. I think that when he puts the headphones on, the main character, when he puts the headphones on, he is transported into the world of this and that. It is a completely different thing. And that's supported by a couple other things that we'll get into later, but basically, their music is taking to another world. We'll leave it at that. He comes in, blinks, and then all of a sudden, we got Bang Chan handing him a coffee. Bang Chan Brisa. Mr. Main Character looks at that. He's like, huh? How did I go from the truck to a cafe?
This?
So he's like, here's your coffee. Mr. Bang Chan Barista, he's like, here's your coffee. But then main character is like, what's going on? And he's like very confused. So Bang Chan Barista is very concerned. Maybe Maybe the main character wanted a different coffee because he's holding up the line now. He's holding up the line here. This is not good for business. But he's like, whoa, where am I? What's going on here? How did I get here? It's all right. I got you. I'll give you a different coffee. We'll get into that more later, but that's the whole my thought behind the whole this and that concept, where I don't want to say too much yet because it won't make sense, but there is more to that. There is more to that, I think. And he kind of freaks out like, whoa, that's not possible. You can't do that. He goes off running, and he runs into Mr. Lino, who has a photo of Chongbin. And there's a bunch of more Linos here. This isn't anything crazy, just basically running through the whole different situations. Then he ends up in an auction house. Again, look at the clothes. This is our main character here. This is not Lino. This is the main character. And then we have the main Han. There's usually a very strong signifier behind which, like, member is the original or whatever. It's usually in a bigger role. The priority one. So obviously auctioning on. Now he's turned into Han over here. He was Lino when he transported there, but now he is Han. Again, still auctioning. Lino is also so cute. He looks like a little kitty. Something like that. Slams the mallet and then transports into Chongbin's kitchen. Chongbin is looking at a vinyl record here. This is a vinyl, not a plate. And he's actually got a couple of veggies on here that he's perfecting. He's perfecting his dish. Pay attention to the colors here. We got green, yellow, and red. That'll be a little bit more relevant later. And he takes the needle. We hear another song. Could be same title track, or it could be something different. Hey, Brielle. Benny dealing with the beats. Yep. He's cooking up the beats in the kitchen. We got more Chongbins around, and then we see our main character all the way at the back there. What is that? I actually did not notice that. Oh, it's just like a tape. He's got cabbages, onions, and garlic. I don't know. I don't see the purpose of that. Again, you guys are more than welcome to chime in here if you think you know something different or have like extra to add on. I'm more than welcome to listening to you guys because I'm not going to be completely right. Then our main character goes through the door and falls into Ian's section. Turns into Ian here, falls on the ground. And then Ian comes over and he's like, oh, hello, are you okay? I'm your prince, I'm here to save you. And then looks around like, whoa, how did I get here? This is kind of interesting. We have bread on the table, which could be important, could also not be. Also, we also have this Ian in a red suit. Just gonna leave it at that. That could be important later. I don't know for sure yet. I'm still figuring something out, but I'll get to it. So here we have something like what happened with Bang Chan at the beginning. Ian, Mr. Prince, notices that the main character is very concerned, very confused by what's going on. He's got an idea. Ian's got an idea. He goes over. He grabs exactly what Ian needs, our main character, and throws it on him. Then we get into Hyunjin. This is the last Fever Dream version, as someone mentioned. We see Hyunjin is dancing with another Hyunjin. This is probably like the climax of it all. This is where it's all getting crazy. It's getting very energetic. Our main character starts to panic. Starts freaking out because this is very confusing. He's at the spotlight now. They're choosing him. The people around him want him to dance. They're encouraging him, but he's not ready. He's panicking. He's freaking out. He takes the headphones off. He's shocked by it all. He doesn't know what to do. But he goes back in. And he hears everyone cheering him on. And then, remember the people at the beginning? Here they are again. The same 9 people that had been queued up, including the main character, are now in this room that I lost. Here it is. They are all in the same room, and they are listening to the same album. I would assume. Judging by the orange headphones we see, they're all theoretically listening to the same world and in the same place. Sorry, I'm not getting into it. There we go. See it all. There all are. All 8 of them, including the 9th main character. Like the steampunk cogs on Ian's gloves. Yeah, those are really cool. I really like Ian's glove designs. Very interesting. And he sees, our main character, he sees that everyone else is really enjoying it. He's kind of over here hesitant about the music, doesn't know what to think, he's not sure of this world, and so he decides that, okay, maybe I should give it another shot. He stays in here, and then we see this more melodramatic cut of the people that we went through. We see Bang Chan at the cafe, of course. We see Lino. We see Han and then Changbin. And then we see Ian. Seungmin. Back at the beginning, see Seungmin, but we don't see Felix. We actually do not see Felix. Felix isn't here yet. We look at him again, Mr. Main Character. He's smiling now. He's relaxing. He found something he enjoys. And here's Felix. I'm gonna go now. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for coming by. I'm OT8, but I really don't think any of them suit bright ginger hair. You don't have to like every single hairstyle of theirs. You're not gonna like every single one. I just realized this will be the last album with OT8 because Lino has to go to the army. Yeah, pretty soon, I would think. Pretty soon. We have these face cookies. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a whole lot about what the deal is with these. Though I will say, we have the same colors again, red, yellow, green. Those were the same colors we saw with Changbin's veggies. Now, the other thing, veggies are generally considered to be good for you. So, don't want to talk about this yet? Okay. Basically, I think the whole concept of this trailer is about going through the album, going through the world of the album, and Stray Kids are catering to you what you'll like. They're giving you a bit of this and a bit of that. There's always going to be something specific to you. Even if you don't like different things, they're going to find something that suits you. Like in the beginning, Bang Chan notices our main character is hesitant about the coffee he's presented. He thinks that's because it's not what he wants. However, it's because the main character is very hesitant about the world. He's very hesitant. So Bang Chan chooses to change the coffee. He makes a new one. All right. I'll keep the original one. I'll keep the original one I gave you because someone else might want that. But here's another one that I can give you. But instead, he runs away. The main character runs off. And so we see these colors again, red, yellow, green. Now, generally, I think of a traffic light. What that could mean, I don't 100% know. I think back to Run It a bit. And Felix cookies, again, I have no idea. I'm not 100% sure on the cookies. Cursed Snickerdoodle cookies, exactly. Kind of creepy, honestly, I'm here for it. Right. Now. Two things in this shot. First of all, I don't know if it's an editing error, but the colors of the cookies have changed. There's now blue ones here, or gray ones. Other thing is we no longer have our main character here, unless he has changed clothes and this is our main character. It's totally possible that our main character has now lived in this world and he has embraced it. He's now changing his clothes. The only thing I think of with this outfit, this is obviously Felix, but again, we have the red little latex sleeves and a hood, which is very interesting. The only thing I think of with the hood is Hyunjin's outfit in the Karma trailer, which I don't think is related, but I do think back to that. I think it's reasonable to at least point it out. So he's got this big old hood on him. It kind of looks similar, but I don't think it's the same thing. I don't think it's the same person. I want to cry we is his face cookies. Yes. It's also flag colors for South Africa and Jamaica. Yeah, isn't Hypen releasing an album with a bit of the same colors? I don't know. I say the protagonist has become the cookie. Ooh. Maybe. Look at the fancy box the cookie is in. Right. It is in a very fancy box. I'll zoom in again. What is that, a hexagon? It's got two latches on it. Yeah, it is a hexagon. Yes, it is a hexagon. Gotta learn my shapes. Oh, never mind. There are blue cookies as well. There's also a bunch of stuff on the shelves here. We have perfumes. We have, I believe this is a book. And we have shoes. We have a mug. We have a bunch of various items. It's not quite a bakery because, again, they have a little bit of everything no matter what you're looking for. That's what this and that is. They have this and they have that. They have everything you'll need. Everything you'd be interested in. Congratulations from graduating from kindergarten. Thank you. This is also something I haven't figured out yet. I don't know 100% sure what's going on here. Supposedly, there's like stuff going on here. I don't know. I didn't know. There you go. Now we hear the sound again of the supposed title track or another song. So. You might be thinking, why wasn't Seungmin in there? He's only at the beginning. What's up with that? Why is he just here? I know he's got a messed up foot, but sit him down the whole time feels a little bit unnecessary. Well. To understand that a little bit more, we have to go back to test. The first thing they put out the day before the trailer. Now, this guy is named, I believe it was Yoo Byung Jae. That's his name. He is a Korean YouTuber. He's actually got, oh, that's my background music. That's not what I meant to drag over. Where is it? This one. This is the same setup as he's got. He just brings people on usually. He's got other things that he does. I didn't look too far into it, but basically he's a pre-existing figure in South Korea. That's what I'm trying to say. He's also got the same setup as we see here, though it's just a bit zoomed in. Now, one thing, and I didn't research far enough to know if it was like intentional. We do see this. We have a bunch of mangas here called H2. What's interesting though about H2 is that, let me pull it up. What is H2 about? Manga. It follows a protagonist named, hold on, this is not helpful. Ugh, I should have saved this. Why did I save this? That was not smart of me. It's a little silly. It's a little strange. It's a very strange intro, but Heroist who loves baseball and porn, but due to an elbow injury, he gives up baseball, choosing a school with no baseball team. Now, again, I don't know if this is intentional, but there is someone in Stray Kids who had to give up baseball due to an injury. Seungmin. Seungmin had to give up baseball because he got injured and he never went back to it. Is it at all possible that's related? I don't know. Again, I did not look into his own videos far enough back to be like, okay, well, those have existed for years. I can't be like, the company JYP Entertainment had him plant those in his background. Because again, we look here, it's still there. Why does that YouTuber read that kind of manga? I don't know. It's a pretty popular story. I think it's more so meant as like a gag. Yeah. So again, could be related, could not be. But here's the video. It kind of covers a go away. Kind of covers a general horror, not really horror sort of thing, but more of like a group of people exploring an abandoned house is introduced. He kind of goes in, he's like, hello. Basically, someone sent him a video, and he's going to react to it. Sorry, kind of scared. Actually, I want to have this. I gotta watch my notes, y'all. I gotta look at my notes. Kind of talks about it a bit. And he's going to watch it. Again, biggest thing, I think this is kind of what explains why Seungmin isn't so prevalent. So that's what we're mostly looking for. As we go through here, you'll notice that Seungmin isn't really in this video either. I'll also point out, there are a lot of cameras hanging around here. There's a lot of cameras just hanging out. Now, it could be associated with that, alright, well, it's a trailer, of course they're going to plant cameras around, but it is still a little strange that they're throwing this retro, or not really retro, but like more of an older filter on these shots, where they're very set up in a way where it feels more so like they were trying to implement or show there are cameras in this abandoned house and people are watching them, and that could be related to something. Because I think if they really absolutely truly wanted it to be like, all right, this is just a found footage type of thing, then I think they're smarter than that. I think they're smarter than to just plant cameras around. What I'm trying to show here, there's only one light here. Only one person here has a light and it's attached to the camera. There is another camera here, or another light, but it's not many of them have cameras. Or lights. Cannot talk. There's a lot of thought behind this. There is a lot. There's a lot to unpack. Oh, sorry, here. We see a flashlight here. We've got one flashlight. Changbin has it currently. And again, Changbin's got the flashlight. Walking through. Again, right here. We see Hyunjin with a flashlight. I do believe that is Hyunjin at least. Do believe. Curious to see if the videos we're going to get will follow this one. Right, I wonder if they'll follow up on the story. I don't know for sure. Would certainly be interesting. Walks in again. We still have not seen Seungmin. I don't know if this is just like a weird production error, but I feel like it's kind of strange that he noticed that so quickly. So I did at one point wonder if like he somehow had an inside to this and that he somehow was Seungmin, but I don't think that's what it is. So just throwing that out there if someone wants to like build off of that somehow. He says there's also something hanging there, but there's like nothing hanging there, so it's like maybe he knew something was hanging there because he was there. I don't know. I don't think there's enough evidence to say that he is Seungmin in the future and he somehow has it. So again, we've got a lot of cameras, but we don't have a lot of lights. They don't have many lights with them. Wait, I was getting food. What did I miss? A lot. I've just been going on and on for last 30 minutes. Ooh, that was important. So now, here's probably one of the most pivotal moments, I would say. We have, I think I forgot to point him out earlier, but this right here is Seungmin. He's got a white shirt on. He's got like baggier pants. That is Seungmin. Now, everyone is heading upstairs going to check out the sound. You'll notice he steps forward to go up. Again, this is him right here. But what happens is stop pulling it up. He steps up, but however, he steps back and he turns away. It's very short. It's very, very short, but Seungmin does not go up. What that contributes to, though, is again, we see Seungmin is not up here. He's not with them. We see a little hand flash on screen, but that's not much. Again, cats. I don't know the full story behind the cats. If one of you guys know, can fill me in. I didn't get to research absolutely everything. Seungmin is still missing. They were upstairs and Seungmin is missing. You'll notice that currently, I don't believe anyone has a flashlight. Hyunjin ended up with it at some point. Changbin either gave it to Hyunjin or Hyunjin yoinked it from him, and then Hyunjin no longer has it. I'm pretty sure. I think Seungmin took the flashlight. Because right here, this is just the cam light. This is not the flashlight. I'm pretty sure Seungmin took the flashlight and he went outside. Pretty sure that's what happened. Pretty sure he got out. Everyone else is panicking. They're trying to find the little exit. But Seungmin's already out. He's already out of here. And they get a call. Freaking out about the call. Guess who rings the phone? It's Kim Seungmin. He's trying to get them outside. Trying to get them out. Maybe Seungmin and explored the first floor. I think I missed something. Picture seeing the wall walk up the stairs. Must be a JYP building. Oh. I think I saw someone pull this up. This is like some existing thing, like a school, and they just called it a house for the sake of the style or concept. Then it kind of goes crazy. The chair gets dragged along. Balloons start floating around. Cats to a Tragolino. Exactly. Again, everything kind of just goes crazy here. There's not too much crazy stuff here. It's mostly just like panic. Now, there is one person that gets outside. Someone's outside. Who's outside? Pretty sure it's Seungmin. Because he was already outside, it would seem. He was not with them. Now, there are a lot of reasons we can talk about why Seungmin is outside. Did he know what was going to happen? I don't know. Theory, Test is a song for their upcoming album. The truck's license plate says this and that. Or maybe this could be the start of a new series or skiz code, which Seungmin, being a game mastermind, could be. I think they've done a Seungmin focus in the past with like the boxing and get to like cheat, which is kind of funny. Or he gets to cheat and the others don't get to. That's a fun one. I remember watching that one. I think there's a lot going on here. There does seem to be a flashlight with whoever is carrying this camera. I forget where I saw that, but it does seem like someone has a flashlight. They're panicking and they fall to the ground. Now, that's mostly it for the video. There's one more thing after that, but we kind of raise a couple of questions here. First of all, what's the deal with Seungmin? What's going on with him? There's something strange. I will say that for sure. Something's kind of off with Seungmin. Hold on, y'all. I did not get to read this well. I'm gonna throw a bunch of crazy questions out that I might not have answers for yet. I'm just throwing things out there. Is Seungmin controlling everything? Did he bring them there? I don't know. I don't know for sure. In which case, who led them to this abandoned house? How did they find out about this? Is this like some popular place? It does start as being some popular thing, but maybe someone suggested, oh, hey, we should go here. Maybe someone suggested that they should go to this abandoned house. And then someone had cameras planted in there and they kind of messed up. Also kind of get the thing, why did Seungmin leave first? Did he know something was going to go wrong? How did he end up outside first? Maybe he just got scared. I don't know. Now, one more question here. Sorry, I've got more. We keep going here. He notices something. We don't get to see this. He notices something. Starts lagging. He sees a shadow. And inside of that, we see a little someone pop up. Oh, give it a second. He notices something, and then a couple more frames. Guess there's a lot of frames in between here yet. Oh, there he is. Mr. Seungmin. Evil Seungmin is here. Is he behind it? I don't know. YouTube making me do a survey on Uber Eats. That sounds exciting. That sounds very exciting. Are those stairs or shelves or both? I think it's both. I think it is both somehow. Why did Byungjae turn into Seungmin? I don't know. Why is Seungmin the only one not in the world of this and that? I don't know. Maybe he's controlling it. I don't know. But he seems to have something going on here. And we come back. Now we're at the abandoned house again. There's a truck. We see that truck again from the trailer. It's got the door open and it shuts off. Whoever has the camera here rushes up to it and the door shuts. I don't know. So again, if we go back to the beginning, Byungjae starts by saying someone sent them a video, which raises another question. Who sent the video? Was the video found and then someone else sent it, or was it sent within the 8? Was it Seungmin that sent the video? I don't know. It's kind of how Felix was the game master of karma. Yeah. Kind of seems like that of Ceremony, at least, where he was kind of rigging it somehow. Seungmin sent it. Seungmin sent it. Seungmin. Dang it, Seungmin. That's kind of evil, man. Why would you do that? Evil Seungmin. Yeah, so again, I'm mostly kind of pointing things out. I don't have great motivations for a lot of different things. The biggest thing that I, at least, am claiming to have figured out or wondering about is that the main concept of this and that is that they have everything for someone. Even if they're skeptical, there's going to be a song out there that works with them on this album. So it kind of leads me to think this and that is going to be more of like a variety album, kind of like Karma was. Another theory, what if when you play the this and that music, you hallucinate or get trapped in alternate world when everything is not normal, is considered normal, this and that. Yeah, that was what I was kind of wondering about earlier. I think playing the music is kind of like transporting you to another world. That's their concept. When you listen to this and that, you're transported to the world of the album. That sort of thing. Wait, is the theme of this and that work with the haunted theme? Oh, sorry. Wait, I think it's more so like a concept. It's just, a lot of the time concepts kind of have no real reason. They're just kind of there for looks, cool factor. One thing I do want to mention here, it's not the same flashlight, but Seungmin does have a flashlight, which is peculiar. Very peculiar, given that there's only one flashlight earlier, and Seungmin seemingly ended up with it. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, just throwing things out there again. I have no idea. I know about as much as you guys do. Wait, that truck is the same in the test. Yes, it is the same truck. It is the same truck we saw. So someone, potentially the other Stray Kids members, got kidnapped in the van, or the truck, and they got taken away. So again, pop it open. We see a couple of things back here: ticket box and sweet box, or sorry, sweet bar, which is kind of like a underground music area. Takes the vinyl in and plays it. Now, was there anything I did not mention the first time around? I'm pretty sure there was a couple of things that I had yet to explain. Again, kind of like supporting the whole idea that I think this and that is about literally catering to everyone. We start with Bang Chen here. Puts out the coffee. Our main character looks at it and he's like, I'm not so sure about that because I don't know what I'm doing here. How did I get in this place? He's kind of very confused. And so main Bang Chan, ooh, I didn't talk about this. I did not talk about this yet. I think I know why there's multiple different people, or of the same members. Bang Chan, main Bang Chan, barista Bang Chan takes the coffee and duplicates it into another coffee, presenting another version of something, another version of a song, another style that this person, the main character, might enjoy better. We see that a couple of times throughout here. We see it with, I do believe we see it with Changbin. Sorry, not Changbin. We see it with Ian and Hyunjin. I'm pretty sure. Ian caters to him with the blanket. Or not the blanket, but like the drape. Drape, not drape. It's a tablecloth of sorts. He yanks the tablecloth off, he throws it on him. There's another one, I forget who it was. Someone else caters to him specifically, the main character. I don't think it was Hyunjin. Sorry y'all, I forgot. Sorry y'all. Whatever. Anywho. Now, here's why I think there are multiple of them. A lot of people have been saying it's about deepfakes or AI, and it's like a dig on it. I don't think it's that. I really just don't. I don't think there's enough evidence to support that. Mainly because the main character we have is not a member of Stray Kids. This is just some guy. I don't know how better to explain it. It's just some guy. And then he is transported into the world of the album. It's very clearly him. They represent that very well with the clothing. That's still him. That is still the main character. If it were a dig at AI or deepfakes, it would be better to have it be the main members, actually the member at the center of it. Either like in different situations, like right now, this is the main character at the center. If this was like the real Bang Chan and they were surrounded by these different ones, yes, I do think it would make more sense. But currently, I don't think it lines up. It just doesn't work. What I think it is instead is, I think this is a better angle of it. Better shot of it, I'll show you. With Hyunjin. There are a bunch of Hyunjins around here. There's a Hyunjin with Hyunjin. I think when you're transported to this world, you are still yourself. You still retain your clothes, and the people you're around are the people you become. So, when you're first getting into Stray Kids, it is very, I would say, tough to pick your bias, because there's a bunch of different people that are sticking out to you. So as he goes through here, our main character is trying to figure out who his bias is. Who is he most interested in? Of course, the music is also there, but it's also the members are trying to cater to you. Everyone has a bit of this and a bit of that to show for you. And as he goes through, we see that, oh, these people around him, they're all the same. What if the copies or the people that look like the member and are somehow kids or women or men? They are people who are biases of that member. And the first one we see is the main one. This is Ian. These are Ian's biases or Ian's fans, if you will. And as he's transported through, he's seeing them in their own version. We see Changbin working on music. We see Bangchan, he's in a coffee shop. They're all in different ways. They're all in different situations. And then later on, I brought this up earlier, in the Felix gift shop, we do not see the same clothing. The main character we've seen with the stripes, he is not here. This, at least the clothing isn't. Because I think this right here is the main character. He has lived in this world, and he has selected Felix as his bias. And now he has absorbed this world of this and that, the Stray Kids sound and world. He has lived in it, and he is appreciating it. It might have taken some time at first, might have been a little bit more hesitant at first, but now he is fully inside of it. That's my thought. that is everything I've put together so far. I am, of course, more than happy to listen to you guys, because I'm not going to be correct. I have a theory. The clones might be a callback to the Skiz AI deepfakes, sort of calling him out like they called out the paparazzi and Bounce Back. Yeah, I've seen that going around a lot, but I don't think it is, because it's still this guy at the center of it. It's still the main character, I'm calling him. This is very clearly him transporting into the world, and then we see it is still the main character. If it were going to be about deepfakes, it would make a lot more sense to have the actual members at the core of it, and then they were presented with different people around them. But it's not that. It's this one guy going through the whole thing. It's the main character we meet at the beginning, same clothing throughout every scene. That's how you're meant to differentiate it. We never see a repeat outfit because they're different people. Here he is again. This is the main character. It's not Lino here. This is the main character. He's pointing at us, and at the end, our perspective is heading into his mouth. Oh, interesting. I could see that. I think we're the cookie with taste. When we come back after the headphone go back on, we look like we're in the case. I see what you're saying. So I've missed a couple of things. Seungmin will be a villain, trust. He will most likely do something with time, since that's what we have seen in previous music vids. Felix is probably aware of what's happening, but is being threatened to not tell the others by Seungmin. Okay, this is what I've wondered about. I actually don't think the original lore is still ongoing. I think they've been done with that for a while now. I'm pretty sure the last one that was like lore related officially was Backdoor. I'm pretty sure they haven't done anything lore related for a while. It just doesn't line up in a very strong chronological way that they had originally. And I feel like they've kind of drifted away so that they can be more creative with what they're showing. And it doesn't have to be fitting into this whole story. Now, I don't think Ceremony would have ever happened if they stuck with it. That music video. Do It would certainly not have ever happened. That's a whole like crazy apocalyptic world, and we never saw how it got there. It just doesn't work. I feel like, I don't know. Hey, if someone wants to yell at me like, no, it is still going on, and you got like a really great way of presenting it, sure, of course, change my mind. But like, it just doesn't feel like it's still going on. I feel like they've kind of switched up what they're doing with the whole lore sort of thing. Main character is actually a female, is it? Hold on. Oh, it's not. Oh, it might be. I guess I didn't look too crazy close. We are consumed by Felix by making him our bias. I like that thought, but wouldn't we be happy with our bias not screaming in fear? I have not seen great evidence that proves these cookies are people. I don't know 100% about the people, what that situation is. Could not tell you what the cookies are about. 8 tracks for 8 members. That's actually something Stray Kids have done for years now. They like putting out 8 songs on their mini albums. I think the only one that has not had 8 songs on it, like officially, was Ordinary. I'm pretty sure that was the only one. Maybe Maxident. I forget how many were on Maxident, but even back in the original days, like I Am Not, I Am Who, I Am You, Those all on digital have 7 songs. However, the CDs have a secret 8th song. Those are where those mixtape number songs come from, the rewritten or rearranged 3 Racha songs. Those were initially secret tracks. And then Clay Yellow Wood has 7 songs. However, it is a special album. So generally, it's just kind of like funny how it ended up being 8 tracks and 8 members. I don't think it was intentional originally. Did Hyunjin find a way out of this alternative universe? I don't think they want to get out. I don't think they're trying to get out. I don't think they're happy with this. I think they're happy with this. I wonder if the person is being androgynous is because they are both this and that, masculine and feminine. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it could be meant to represent both people, and it's not meant to be just one gender. It could be meant to represent both, and kind of like everyone. Because I think they've been very good about showing that Stray Kids music isn't like gender specific, and they're very, very clear that anyone can kind of listen to it, and it's not curated for a specific person. It's more so for everyone, which is a lot of what they're kind of presenting here. Yeah, I have to go. Hope you all get answers. Thanks for coming by. Now I want Skiz to make an 8-track album on an 8-track tape. That would be interesting. That would be certainly something. I wonder if Han might do that at some point. I could see Han trying to do that with like a solo album. I don't know if all 8 members though. I have no idea how well that would perform. Anywho, I have a little bit more I can cover, but first things first, I look insane. And so I want to not look insane, if that's alright. I still look insane. Whatever. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it. I'm in my flow state right now. They were wearing shirts with an X on it, making of Divine, 10 cookies, kinda odd. Wait, sorry, what? They were wearing shirts with X on it, in the making of Divine, like the movie? Music video? Did Hyunjin have headphones on in the last scene? Was it Hyunjin or the main character? Main character. That's the main character that puts the headphones on, I do believe. Can you do a video of the Skiz lore fully? I would, but I have no idea what the deal is. I'm not smart enough to figure that out. Roman numeral is 10. Yeah, X is 10. There's a couple other things we can cover quick, so we'll do that. What is this? Oh, that's me. Oh, let's talk about the timetable first. Let me close out a couple of these and we'll cover what's going on here. So, Stray Kids posted this earlier today. This is the timetable. It's a truck. I would have thought. When it cuts in, skip to the end so you can see it a little bit better. Because it zooms out as it goes. There we go. Stop. Go away. Go away. Go away. Kind of goes down top to bottom. So on July 10th, that'll be, I believe, Friday for most people. They're going to post the track list at 11 p.m. KST. Eastern time, I do believe that is, I don't know, man. You can look it up. I don't know. I'm going to head out. Have a great night. Thanks for coming, Beth. You have a good night as well. There were 10 cups behind Chris. Oh. I did not think to count those. And most of all, what they're doing is starting out the track list, and then they go into a lot of the concept images. Image. And then we get our first video on the 17th. And then we get to a couple more concept images after that. This is mostly going to be, I was assume, just like showing usual concepts, like different outfits or styles, getting that across. It's usually going to be associated with different albums. We'll cover the albums in just a second. Talk about those. And then we get our second video right after that. These Friday videos are generally going to be they have a word for it. I don't know, but basically the song teasers and the music video teasers. So we can expect that on the next 17th and the 24th. And then day after that, we have the Run It Seoul tours, or the stops. Most of those, I would assume, are going to be playing those new songs. I think it's a little bit wacky if they don't play the new songs that are wedged in on this timetable. I think they're more likely than not to tease it and kind of like showcase it. They've done that in the past, kind of like incorporated new songs into their showcases. I mean, even back in their older days, they used to have showcases for each album, and they would show the new songs off the day before. That's why Stray Kids' debut date is March 25th, even though they debuted the day or their album released the day after. I love the underground art vibe. Yeah, it's really interesting. I like the orange as well. I got a lot of logos here. This one looks like the Runners logo from 8, but I don't know if that's related. I don't know, man. So again, a couple of the world tour stops. Those are all in Seoul. Get some more images, more concept images in between that. And then we have Happy Stay Day. So usually in the past, they have released a video that's kind of like a day that happened to be filmed or whatever. Last year it was them putting together the 0801 music video, I do believe. And year before that was was it Spain? And year before that they went, I don't know, you get the point. They kind of like do these little quirky little videos where it's more like more relaxed. I like them. I think they're interesting. 10 a.m. EST would be 2300 KSE, right? Sounds right. Yeah, that's right. Because for me, it released at 9 a.m. today, so it'd be 10 for EST. And then when we have this little video here. Now, I didn't look too far into that to figure out what it could be. It's got this little moon. I have no idea. I'm not going to throw anything out there. I have no clue what that's about. It's just kind of a video without a time, and it's got a moon attached to it. So, might release something after the tour show. I keep calling it a tour. It's a show. It's just one show. They might release something that night after it. That's my best guess. An eclipse. Is it an eclipse that day? It could be. Oh, you got it. That's it. That is it. Because one of the vinyl variants is called Eclipse in some way. Then we have some more videos. Now, what's interesting about these times, though, that's very important. The 03, I do believe, is a Friday. It is not a Friday. It is not a Friday, but it's totally possible that is the music video teaser, which is interesting because these do not line up. They are a different time. JYP Entertainment and Stray Kids are very consistent with releasing the music video teasers at the same time at 23 o'clock. And they usually will release their variety content at 20 o'clock. So that makes me think there's something else planned here. It could be some sort of Skiz Code promotional thing. They've done that in the past. They did that with Karma. They had like the salon and barber shop and football match or soccer match, which could do that again. I think last time they had spaced it out a week, but it's totally possible to try and squeeze it together. Their company, they're going to try and innovate every time. So be on the lookout for that. We also have the intro that they usually include, the intro video. That could be this one, or it could be the 6th and it's unmarked. I don't know. Usually they have like a video going through the album, kind of talking about it. And then we have the actual album releasing, 8/07. And then of course Chongbin's birthday comes later. That's the timetable. Dress code theme for the Seoul concerts is running core in orange. Yeah. Kind of makes sense with Run It and of course the orange right here. Pretty logical, I'd say. I do believe this is the One Label logo. We've also got S's. What that means? Probably Stray Kids, but it's a little interesting that they don't have the KZ in it as well. I don't know, man. Just kind of throwing things out there. You never know what's going on with these guys. Let's talk about the albums. Let's talk about the albums that they have coming out. So they showed these last night. Did anyone try and get a pre-order, like a signed copy? They put those on sale a couple hours ago. More than a couple, but you know what I mean. Anywho, this is the that version. As for Seungmin, you might be onto something. Hey Sungburylicious. There's a lot of stuff to this. This is most likely a temporary placeholder cover. They're more likely to release and kind of show what's going to be a part of it later on. You fell asleep? How'd you do that? So of course, to talk about it at the bottom, we got an Outbox CDR photo. I can't talk. We got a CD, a photo book, a magnetic sticker, 1 out of 4 ID card, a 1 out of 8 photo cards. So this would be a unit photo. The photo cards themselves, a mix and match photo book, a unit photo card, a mini postcard set, and then the pre-order onlys, we have a sticker set and a unit postcard set. And then of course the images themselves are kind of covered up. We got the CD, the photo book. This is interesting. This is a magnetic thing, I think they said. Magnetic sticker, yeah, what does that say? Identity card. This is to certify that the person named and described above is declared to be one and only mine. Declared to be one and only mine. Interesting. I don't know if I'm reading that right. That could be a lyric. Could be a lyric. Totally possible. Could be a lyric. I'm back. I cleaned my room. That is good. That is very important to clean your room. I do not do that, and I really should. I should clean my room. I usually leave my clothes in laundry hampers, and then when I stream, I just tuck them behind my bed so y'all can't see them. I don't think you guys should do that, but I unfortunately do. And then we have this version. It's just a different color. Probably going to have a different concept to it. It will have a different concept to it. Different photos. Pretty much the same stuff included. We have the Outbox, the CD, the photo book, magnetic sticker, ID card, the 6 photo cards, mix and match photo book, unit photo card, mini postcard set, pre-order only sticker set, and a pre-order only unit postcard set. Yeah, sorry y'all. Truck version looks so sick. I know, that one looks interesting. I'll talk about it again in a second. Clean your room after this live. I know, I need to. Here's the ID card again. Anything? Whoa, get back here. This is just copyrights. That's just copyrights on there. Stop. Get back here. Next one we got is the Digipacks. These are the AND version, they're called. Are these accordions again? No, it's envelopes. These are envelopes now. They've been doing accordions for a while, so I'm surprised to see them not do it. And I really need to move around my albums because I always try and grab something that is Stray Kids, but it's on the other side of everything, so I can't reach it. Sorry y'all. Anyways, lyrics, stickers, mini CD. Mini CD is interesting. Just fits a little bit more better. You get a random one, either a black or an orange, and then ID photo card, photo book. So a couple of things. This is going to be a little bit cheaper. This will probably be $20-ish. Oh, we can look for sure. Yeah, $20. I got a signed copy. Sweet. I hope we get either Han or So Chong-bin. That'd be really good. I'm hoping to get one of those, actually. I'm hoping to get Han or Chong-bin. I'd love to get all of 3 Racha. I've got 2 Bang Chans and a Lino, which is funny that 2 of them happen to be my bias. Funny how it works. I'm too broke to afford the album, but for my birthday, I'm getting a Green Chorus album. That'll be good. That's a good album. I like that one. I've been meaning to get that, but I haven't quite. I try not to buy a ton of albums, but I did get both of the signed copies. I had to get that. I had to get it. Here's the truck version. This is the limited version of this and that. Usually have a limited version. It's mostly just kind of to sell more copies, but hey, limited is a limited thing, I guess. They usually do not have signed variants of the limited, so that you're more encouraged to buy multiple albums. And what's interesting about this is this is called truck version. Recently, I talked about this earlier, they have been calling their limited versions, or at least one version, related to the title track. For example, Karma we had the ceremony version, we had the hooray version, we had the Karma version as well, I think it was called, yeah. But generally considered to be related to the title track. Then we also look at 8. We've got 8 down here. We have the Chick and we have the Boom version. Kind of interesting how that works. those are the only ones, of course. Do It is also called Do It, but could be assigned to being the fact that it is literally the name of the album. We got the It version and we got the Do version, so hard to say for sure about that. Generally, though, does seem like they are titling their albums, or at least some of them, in relation to the title track itself. So, is their title track called Truck? Maybe. Maybe it's called Truck. Maybe it has something to do with truck. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with a truck. Got a truck. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna get copyrighted. That's the limited version. There's a lot of interesting stuff in here. First of all, we have keychains. We have each keychain related to the member. And it looks like there's also going to be photos attached to the keychain with seemingly the concept of the album. They haven't shown it yet, so it's being covered up. Then we have CD, a photo book, and I can read this down here. We have the keychain set, which is also really interesting. You're not going to be trying to find your bias. You get all of them. You get all 8 of them, which is really, really cool. Share some money? I wish. I wish. I have a ton of albums, but I only have this and that, Do It, and Karma Sign. Hey, you don't have to have a ton of them. I want James or Coneho. Sorry if I didn't say that right. But I don't mind any member. They're all good. I don't know much about the members of Quartus. I just know the music right now. I have to work my butt off to afford albums because my parents don't cut me any slack. Yeah, that's kind of how it works usually. Filling up my truck, yeah, you want that ride. Yeah, I did think back to Chick Chick Boom when I first saw the truck variant at least. They also have a mirror, which is really interesting. I thought that was cool. Very, very interesting variant, I'd say. Probably my favorite of them all. Then we have, they did this with Karma. We have the vinyl variant. So there's multiple now. We have, I think we had 3 for Karma, and now we have 6. They're duplicating. They're doubling. We got, of course, they call it the Solar Eclipse vinyl. This is just kind of the standard black one. Nothing much to it. And then we have the Seafoam Green vinyl. This is if you buy it off their website, it's exclusive to their website specifically, or like a Republic Records site. And then we have the Moonstone vinyl. This would be if you want to buy it like over in, I don't know, Europe somehow. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get the silver one. Tangerine vinyl, the Barnes & Noble exclusive. This seems to be similar to what we see in the trailer. It is totally possible that the one in the trailer is different because the trailer was likely filmed before they had finished the albums. But it'll probably look like this, which I think that looks like a nice color. I might get that one personally. Creamsicle vinyl, the Walmart one, but I also might not because I don't know if I want to buy a ton of albums. Creamsicle vinyl for Walmart, and the orange marble vinyl from Target. So there's a lot of variants. Now it does seem like each one has the same sort of things, though just with different concepts attached to them. Like most likely a different cover for each one. Kind of like what they did with Karma. We have the LP, of course, and we have the lyric paper. There's lyrics included in it, and y'all, I am not reading. Did you know I can't read? I've never figured that out. We have a vinyl jacket, inner sleeve, photo card set, and pre-order only is a poster set. You get 2 posters included in it. So a lot more than what was included with the last variant for the vinyl. You only got a photo card, which was kind of a shame. All 8 of the, I think I lost it, but all 8 of the keychains are included in the truck version. That's what it says. That's what it says. I can pull it up again. Oh, I can pay it up again. Maybe. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Here it is. Ding. We got all of them listed are right there, but it also says keychain set. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Sorry, y'all. Sorry to disappoint. 1 out of 8. Boo. They're gonna make you gamble for them. Thus is the K-pop industry. What is K-pop if not gambling for your bias? And then buying more albums. Fans album version. It's not a set, unfortunately. You guys can unsubscribe. I am manipulating you all. I did not read it close enough. I don't know why you call it a fan, not fan, like keychain set if it's not a set. That's kind of funny. I like that. I like that. I like that. Anywho, fans album version. This will be exclusive to JYP Entertainment's app. That's basically like their version of Weverse, because Weverse is owned by Hybe. They kind of want their own thing. This will be exclusive to that. This is usually going to be more so focused at the South Korean market. It's going to cost you a lot more to get this album. This one includes a sticker set, an outbox, a pre-order only mini folded poster, photo card, a photo card set. This one says it has one each. We look at number 5. I think you get all 8. I think you get all 8 of this. These are usually like concept ones. So generally, like whatever concept is attached to this album, probably the first one they reveal, you're gonna get kind of concept photos of it. Help, not the focus. Am I out of focus? I know I look like I'm crazy, but am I? Let me switch. I know my hair is a mess, but I think I'm in focus still. I'll get the one with more goodies. Right. If you're really after photo cards, I would recommend the fans version here because you get a photo card set. Geez, I look insane. I need to get like a beanie. When I wear hats, it casts like this huge shadow on me, and I look insane. But yeah, anywho, I need to focus here. Get a top loader. Get a QR card. That's for fans. You can scan it. You can get something in there. I don't know. I don't use fans. You get a fans album guide as well as a lenticular photo card. If you never use CDs, you would probably also want this one. If you like CDs, don't get this one. It doesn't have a CD. This is like their good for the planet version that all companies do. Do I accept fan mail? I do not have anywhere you can send it to me. If it's something digital, you can send it to me either on my email or Discord, and then I'll like print it out and hang it up. I can do that. Once it comes out, I'll be getting all 4 versions and all member versions, and I think the Walmart and Target vinyls. That's a lot of variants. That's a lot of versions. The most I've gotten was with 8. I bought 5 of the Digipack accordion versions, as well as the main albums, and I also got. Oh, here, let me. Hold on. Can I reach this? Is there anything in here still? They used to have the fans version much smaller. It used to fit in this. This is what was included. I don't have all the photo cards in here anymore. I just have the lyrics page. There's nothing to it. But I bought both of them. I got the black one and the white one. So this did not include a CD. So if you don't care about a CD and you just want photo cards, I would recommend those because you get a lot more. A lot more. Though they also charge you a lot more for shipping. So that's also a thing. What do the hanging skizoos say? They say they are the names of different channel members. So right here, we got Beth Toppin. Beth Toppin was in here earlier. Her bias is technically Han, but I hadn't ever asked her if she wanted Han or who, so I just gave her Ian because it says Ian at the end of her name. And so anyone that's a channel member gets one of these, and then I write their name on the back of it. Just kind of like a little bit of an appreciation because I mean, throwing me money, sure. I get to like beat you guys up too, I guess. That's something I can do. Spare me some. Yeah. I don't know. I have not bought any of these since, because honestly, I don't need to be spending all that much money on albums. I really don't need to. I have not bought a digipack since 8 either. I have not bought the Hop one, Karma, or Do It. So I don't know. I usually get the main variants, like the regular ones as well as the limited one. Those are usually what I just get. Twin Skiz, give me that Skiz poster. The one back there, the 5-star, that one's mine. Sorry, that was mine. I think that was everything. That was most everything that we have so far. So again, this and that, a lot to unpack, a lot in it. It seems to be more so like a general theme about, yeah, we got some crazy music. Maybe it's not fit for you, but chances are we got something else. We got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We got everything for you. So you look around, we'll try and cater to you, and you'll find the right song, find the right music. Is this my first live stream? It is, in fact. I know I was very nervous about this. I was like, okay, I could make a video about this. I could just make a short talking about the trailer, but I was like, okay, I guess I could make a live stream too. W live. Anywho, what do I have to talk about? So I've got a video coming out this Saturday about Enhypen. It's a video that was meant to come out a couple weeks ago, but unfortunately had some production issues and it got delayed. Sorry y'all, but now it's coming out. It's about how loving an idol can eventually become too much unintentionally, and how a lot of the times loving an idol can just turn into an obsession. It's kind of like showing how easy that is, and a lot of the time it's very easy to accidentally cross the line and overstep some boundary that you don't even know about. And it's a lot of just like considering how you treat these people, because at the end of the day you are strangers to them and they are strangers to you. And it's not like an argumentative video, it's more so just like showing Enhypen's story and how they've kind of dealt with people like that. And one thing, there's this term in K-pop, I'm gonna say it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's called sasaengs, I'm pretty sure, where that's like considered to be a stalker fan sort of thing. In English, we originally had the word stan, that had to do with stalker fans. It's literally stalker fan, that's where that comes from, but then it ended up being more so like a normalized term. So I wonder if sasaengs will ever end up like that. I don't know, but I actually never mentioned the word sasaeng in the video, and my reasoning behind that is because I think a lot of the times when the sasaeng term is brought up, it's more so to be like, okay, well, I'm not like that, because that's a different thing. That's a sasaeng. I'm not like that. I'm a real engine. I wouldn't do that. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of times we misunderstand how easy it is to overstep that boundary and act in a way that isn't right. It could be something small as like Bankchan doesn't like it when people make fun of his age. I have done that in the past accidentally. Like years back, I won't lie, I have thrown it out there because it was a very normalized joke. But that's an example of we don't know these people and they don't know us. We don't know what they don't like or they do like. And it's very, 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 very easy to accidentally do something that would be against their will. And it's more so kind of like showing the whole story behind like Enhypen have dealt with people that are strangers and people who accidentally overstep it, because a lot of times loving something can be very difficult to restrain yourself, and it's very tough. It is very tough. I am not reading. I have an insane amount of posters that I want to hang up, but my room is the visitor's room, so I can't. People are always saying I'm obsessed with Chinese BTS guys. Yeah, that's usually the concept of K-pop to a lot of people. I just noticed that this is the first time I've stayed in the live the whole time. Well, thank you for staying. Hello. Are you speaking from experience? Yeah, I mean, it's very easy when you're getting into it because it's so crazy normalized to just go crazy about these people. But they don't know you and you don't know them at the end of the day. It's just like, it's tough. It's really tough. It's not meant to be like a I don't know what to call it, but like a, it's not meant to be an argument in a video, I guess. It's just showing an Enhypen story with that, I guess. I guess. My mom made fun of me the day South Korea and Mexico were playing for the World Cup because I'm part Mexican but also a K-pop stan. Man, who'd you end up rooting for? You root for Mexico or South Korea? That's a tough one. I did not watch the World Cup, unfortunately. I've not seen any of it. In the 70s, we used to call over the top fan groupies. Yeah. Groupies used to be a very big term, but that kind of died out. I don't know where that fell off from. Hope we get to 30K. Thank you. We're getting very close. I think we just hit 29,000 pretty recently, so that's kind of crazy. Thank you for that. That does remind me, I actually opened a TikTok account recently. I've been slowly porting over my shorts to that, and I do have something I'm gonna do with it eventually. But for now, if we hit 10,000 followers on that before August 16th, I will paint myself purple. All the way around, my whole body will be purple. I will paint myself through and through. But that is only if we retain 10,000 followers through August 20th. Then I will paint myself purple on live stream for the next live. So that is the thing. If you